So I'm sure that you know that I invented these straws, which is why I talk about them so much. But I want to show you some of the different versions I went through before we got to the straw. My original plan was to make something like this or like this that could easily be squirted, but I also have kids, and so I didn't love the idea of how strong and concentrated this was. And the next thing we came to was this. I called it Loom for a while, but the idea was that this would be in coffee shops or consumption lounges, which have delayed so long that this was sort of kind of fallen by the wayside a little bit, but it'll probably come back at some point. This is actually a real one. This was good, but also very easy for a kid to use, and these would get kind of gummed up because I wasn't great at the time at making a water-soluble mix. So you can kind of see this one's got a little, like little floaties in it. So we've since bought the nano encapsulation machine and really taken this to the next level. But I want to show you when I first came up on the straw idea, I actually wanted to do it with a powder. I was actually using like a powdered beverage mix, and then we could take THC oil and we would essentially dry it out. So kind of like being freeze dried. That's not a very good explanation, but we can powderize it and then we can mix it in with this. But it just didn't mix well, and filling straws with powder is doable, but it's slower. It's just harder to mix, and it's not nearly as fun to watch, which I'm going to show you here in just a second. Then what I ended up doing is finding a real cane sugar syrup, kind of like a Tirani style syrup, that we could nano encapsulate the THC oil in a way that would suspend in with this. So you pull the straw out of a pack like this. We do them in calm and social, and there's 3 different flavors. And I usually just kind of spin it like this, and I found that the cigar cutter is key. But these are awesome because they're super childproof. Like, this is very, very difficult for kids to get into, even with scissors. And the main thing I was trying to do is find a replacement for alcohol. I'm not anti-drinking. I drank too much last night, but I prefer not to. And with these at 5 millis, each one of these, I can have a few of them if I want, or if it's a mellow Sunday like today, I might only have one. But clip both ends, boom, stir it up, and you've got a drink. And if you're at a party and you have this in your hand, no one's handing you a beer, no one's asking you to drink anything, and having a beverage in my hand just kind of lets me feel like I'm still in the mix with everything, but I'm only getting like 15 calories. It's so good. This is cherry. There's vanilla and blue raspberry. There's a lot of plans for this product, but the reason it's the way it is now is it's an evolution from this first generation powder straw. And I've never seen anything like it on the market. Still one of my favorite things I've ever made, and if you haven't tried them, you should. And right now, at least up until November, December timeframe, we can still ship these directly to you.